Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Virgo March 2, 2022. Today's transits stimulate good, creative ideas, and it makes sense to take note of some of the information coming your way. Keeping the lines of communication open makes sense, as there are valuable things to learn. An exciting connection can be made with information or a person that illuminates your way on a creative, educational, or romantic pursuit. Someone may seek out your guidance, and you feel great about helping. The north node of the moon is now transiting your adventure sector, where it will stay until July 2023, encouraging you to reach beyond your usual limits or routines. It's a time to challenge yourself, to take on new activities or learning endeavors that nourish your spirit. With the moon glimmering through transformative Scorpio and your multitasking third house of communication, thought process, and immediate surroundings, you could be giving things a lot more thought than usual. Single, crushing, or already smitten in love with your cutie, you could be hyper-focused on someone who holds the key to your heart. Although, with the moon's trine to lucky Jupiter in Pisces via your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, chances are that you're about to experience a significant breakthrough with regards to a potential love offer. The truth is that you could be the one approaching this individual, and perhaps with a savvy plan, too. Where could your creativity take you? When Mercury retrograde in Capricorn trines the north node in Taurus today, you may feel motivated to make the most of your artistic talents at work. As of now, you could be questioning your style and branding at work, thanks to Mercury retrograde. But today's earthy trine could point you in a new direction, which could bring back some inspiration for your projects. After all, your talents have become part of your professional destiny. So, be open to where the road could take you. While it has been 2 days since the moon wrapped up its first visit to your income sector for the year, your nose for money is not only still sharp, but you are just now getting a proper read on the clues, hunches, and insights delivered. This comes just as things start to clarify on the job front for the first time since the sun returned to your work sector last week. You have to face up to an inner test of strength, constantly pressured by other people's problems. They might even hurt your feelings or wind you up. Take a constructive approach to this difficult situation by seeing it as an opportunity to strengthen your own position and to emerge from the argument with greater self-confidence. You are more than happy to share, but not if others aren't willing to share what they have with you. In that case, it's everyone for themselves. Why do they have to be that way? How annoying. You have every right to simply have fun with others, but with this attitude you rarely experience the feeling of true love. Being a great heartbreaker limits your experiences, not allowing anyone to break through the barrier you place around yourself. You feel sad and lonely and wonder what it is you're missing. Today's planetary alignment is a wonderful transit for you because it invites you to look at duality. This time it's about how your emotional life is interwoven with your active, exterior life. Do you allow yourself enough release through regular yoga or running? Do you give yourself enough nourishment through a healthy, balanced diet? Do you give yourself enough relaxation time and rest? These are practically all the tools you need for a happy relationship with yourself. If you have kids, consider involving them in the planning of the family budget. Children are never too young to learn about this extremely important aspect of life. By starting them early in understanding the value of $1 and teaching them how to put some away and how to determine a good buy, you will give them skills they need and will use for a lifetime. If you have teens, consider showing them your own household budget and expenses. It may help them to gain insight. Your tarot reading for today. Strength, the Moon and the Hierophant. It's possible several objects will break down without you understanding why. The cards show a physical instability around you. If it can go wrong, it might apply here, and you could be suffering a succession of small hardware failures around you. Don't panic, it's not serious. What you need to do is understand the cause. Because nothing happens randomly and you have to dig deep to find out why things happen as they do in life. Here, The cards are giving an unlucky vision of the month of March. All sorts of difficulties could occur, all related to this lack of luck in your life. You don't seem able to make the right decisions and let go, which causes disturbances to the luck in your life. You can explain this by talking about bad luck, but in reality you create your own luck with your actions and your outlook on life. You'll need to take this series of problems on board to see the end of them. You don't need to fret or worry about what fate has done to you. You are not powerless. Your strength of character will allow you to get through this. Every wrong step that you have put behind you is one more step towards the end of the tunnel. The cards show that something positive could happen and you will have a more favorable period before you. You may see this as a challenge sent by fate, push some obstacles over, and, if you succeed, there will be a reward. The cards you have drawn are auspicious for the future and herald a prosperous period full of happiness and success. It seems that if you want to achieve things in your personal and love life over the coming weeks, you have all the cards you need in your hand. Our eyes in the sky. You could have a chance encounter with someone from your past who has reappeared in your life. This random meeting could prove to be beneficial, as it might open doors for you to achieve greatness in the future. You could also have a rendezvous or conversation with a former lover, which could clear up a lot of heartbreak that you experienced in the relationship. You might even bump into a childhood friend who gives you a push in the right professional direction. Keep your eyes and ears open for any information you hear today because it is fated. You might want to take action on the news. However, because of Mercury's retrograde, this is not the ideal time to move forward. The more you push the energy, the more frustrating it will be. Allow yourself to take in and absorb the information. Listen to what people are saying, and take note of how you're feeling. This will help you gain clarity on matters as well as understand them on a deeper and more personal level. Luckily, there's a glimmer of hope in the cosmos as a separating aspect between Mercury, Mars, and Venus can help you pull strength from the ones you love. If you need to vent throughout the day, hit up your bestie and let it all out. As the day comes to a close, the vibe remains serious but lighter. Use tonight to realign with your goals and give yourself a little pep talk for tomorrow. This aspect brings two planetary bodies connecting in water amidst a sky dominated by planets in Earth signs. We may be in an investigative mood, and the depths we seek to plumb relate to feelings, creative instincts, or spiritual longings. Heed the messages of your subconscious mind and pay attention to signs. We may not notice it right now, but our interactions have a fated quality about them. We could be drawn into the orbit of mysterious strangers who allow us to make peace with our past. Conversely, we might attract people through the intensity of our emotions. Magnetism is powerful, and we should be conscious to use it wisely. Seek to manipulate situations for the benefit of all involved, not to satisfy your ego.